Hello and welcome to our webinar Study at Técnico Lisboa. I'm Agatha from the Admissions Office of Técnico Lisboa, and today I will introduce to you our beautiful city and, of course, the best engineering, science, technology and architecture school in Portugal, Técnico Lisboa. Our school is located in Lisbon, the capital city of Portugal, a southwestern European country with the same time zone as the UK. We are very well situated in the world and a short distance from many other European capitals. Can you imagine spending the weekend in Rome or in Paris, for example? It's also very easy to travel to the Americas, Africa, and Asia because all major airlines fly to and from Lisbon. Now, let's get to know a little bit more about our wonderful city. Well, Lisbon is a lot more than a fantastic tourist destination with important monuments, great weather, and food. We also have a very high quality education system with remarkable university rankings. The best example of that is Universidade de Lisboa. Take a look.
Bem-vindo! Esta é a tua nova casa. Aqui vais viver os melhores anos da tua vida. Nem sempre vai ser fácil. Nem tudo irá ao encontro das tuas expectativas. Mas garantimos que vai ser incrível. Disso temos a certeza. Começa aqui. Agora. As horas na biblioteca, os novos amigos, os exames, os cadeirões, as festas académicas, as novas experiências e tudo aquilo que tu quiseres. Porque chegaste aqui e a partir deste momento podes ser tudo aquilo que ambicionares. Vai! Vive tudo ao máximo. Viveremos tudo contigo. Lado a lado. Porque nós somos a tua casa. A casa que te viu chegar e que te vai ver partir com uma bagagem enorme. Serás sempre mais. Boa sorte! Bem-vindo a casa!
With 18 schools, 8 campi, and more than 400 degrees, we are the biggest public university in Portugal. Our international community has over 10,000 students, and a very curious fact is that we have more than 102 different nationalities represented. As you can see, all areas of knowledge are available for you, from engineering to law, sports, pharmacy, literature, and many others. However, Universidade de Lisboa, the University of Lisbon, is not only about studying. We have great sport facilities, canteens, and student accommodation available for all students. But I guess we are here today to talk about Técnico Lisboa. So, if you wish to pursue a degree in engineering, science, technology, and architecture, you can find the perfect offer right here at Técnico Lisboa, the School of Engineering from Universidade de Lisboa. We are the biggest school of the university, representing 25% of its total. So, come on, if you love engineering, science, technology, and architecture, get ready for the discovery of your life. Técnico Lisboa has 3 different campi, one in Oeiras, south of Lisbon, where you will be extremely close to the beach, another campus in Loures, north of Lisbon, where there is available a nuclear reactor for research purposes, and right here in the heart of Lisbon, the main campus, where around 90% of the classes take place. Now, let me show you a little bit more about our school.
With about 11,000 students, of which 17% are international, Técnico Lisboa has more than 700 agreements with schools around the world and 57 double degree programs, which means that during your degree you can, if you wish, pursue an international experience. Técnico Lisboa aims to contribute to the development of society by promoting higher education of excellence in the areas of architecture, engineering, science, and technology. Our school offers great facilities and the best academic offer, with 84 courses in the most diverse areas. We are truly a school for the world.
Well, this amazing centenary institution not only stands out for its programs, but also for its excellent position in world rankings, being the best engineering school in Portugal and one of the best in Europe and the world. For a lower price, but the highest quality of an academic experience, you will become the top notch of the world. And what concerns the academic offer, Técnico Lisboa offers bachelor, master, PhD, and postdoc degrees, as well as online courses MOOC. Técnico Lisboa has 19 bachelor programs that for now are taught in Portuguese. It offers a wide range of degrees, starting from the most innovative ones like aerospace, biomedical, or physics engineering to the more classical ones, but equally important, such as civil and mechanical engineering. If you wish to pursue your investment in your education, you have available over 30 master programs fully taught in English. This will allow you to deepen your knowledge and to become one of the top notch on your field of expertise. During your master degree, you will have the chance not only to have an international experience, but also to undertake a double degree, having a final degree certificate from Universidade de Lisboa and another university very well ranked worldwide. Let's also not forget that you have a wide range of mobility programs, which will allow you to have an international experience during a year or a full year or a semester. Technico has updated its its teaching model in line with the most demanding challenges of today's world. The new curricular components are often introduced, and the teaching methodologies are top of the game, valuing the academic life and extracurricular experience of students. Técnico Lisboa bonds its academic strategies with the best schools of science and engineering in Europe and in the world. But do you feel that you're in need of a break from all the study? Enjoy the lifestyle that Técnico has to offer.
If you are looking to have some fun with good music and entertainment, you can always count on Técnico student parties and tunas, a group of students who play traditional instruments and sing serenades. Want to take your curriculum a step further? Join our student groups. We have over 40 in all areas, from building a Formula One race car to a solar boat. You won't have a dull moment at Técnico Lisboa.
We can clearly say that Técnico is a forefront school focused on innovation, and you can still have fun while doing it. How can you not get excited about it? But now let's get to business. Do you know that if you study at Técnico Lisboa, you can get a job and be employed even before you finish your degree? Well, many employers come to Técnico Lisboa to recruit students. How would you feel about having the chance to find a job abroad? Well, our statistics don't lie. We always encourage our students to be the best so they can target the companies they wish to work for and have a bright future in their career.
Técnico Lisboa has been developing research and innovation pioneer projects, contributing decisively to economic and social development of the country. Research at Técnico Lisboa is organized in centers and institutes that pursue challenging research programs with a strong social impact in the fields of architecture, engineering, science and technology. Let's start with one of the most remarkable projects. Our very own Gasparzinho is part of the Monarch project that is focused on social robots that interacts with children, engaging in interactive activities in the pediatrics infirmary at the Portuguese Institute of Oncology.
Well, a demonstration of all that you can achieve with an education at Técnico are our unicorns, such as TalkDesk, created in 2012 by two Técnico Lisboa alumni. TalkDesk developed a technological product consisting of a software platform that allows any company to create their own call center online in less than 5 minutes. Also, Unbabel, that developed a translation platform that combines artificial intelligence technology with the human element in order to produce the best possible translation, and it's on its way to become a unicorn. And another great example of what you can accomplish at Técnico Lisboa are our alumni. The first woman prime minister in Portugal was a former student at Técnico Lisboa. Her name was Maria de Lourdes Pintacilgo, and she graduated in chemical and industrial engineering in 1953, at a time when very few women went to the field of engineering. And are you familiar with the United Nations? Well, Antonio Guterres, the United Nations General Secretary, is a Técnico Lisboa alumni and a former lecturer. He graduated in 1971 and was a brilliant student, having one of the highest final average grades. But who better than our alumni themselves to talk about Técnico Lisboa? Let's hear what they have to say.
My name is Azaldina Mahmoud. I'm coming from Syria and I'm doing a master's degree in information systems and computer engineering. So my course is mixing software engineering with very hot topic nowadays. My experience at the mission office started in April. When I sent my application, I received the acceptance. They were very helpful during the whole system because I was like kind of stressed by the procedures. They made it lots of easy. Like I was very far away. They contacted the embassy of Portugal itself to help me get the visa. Also, when I arrived, the IC is very big institutions, so they have very well structured procedures. That's all that make my life starting in IC is very easy. First semester now in the IC is very awesome. I'm doing 4 courses. The professors are so cool. And this is like very multicultural here in IC. You can see people from Portugal as well as people from all over the world. Lisbon basically is very awesome place. Like it has very good weather. I arrived at the late of summer. The moving in the areas in Lisbon is very easy because it has a perfect transportation systems. You can start.
I'm Martin, I'm a student from Armenia. Yeah, right now I'm studying information systems and computer engineering with specialization in natural language. So, all the classes are very interesting for me and very challenging at the same time because you have to learn a lot of things. And for people that are interested in those fields, I would really recommend coming over here because you gotta learn a lot of things from very good professors that really know what they're doing and are really experts in this field. I got here pretty late compared to the time when the actual classes needed to start. I came here on October instead of September because I needed to get a visa and that took pretty long time. So, but after I got here, it was so nice in terms of how all the people were willing to help and how everyone got into like how to help out, how to catch up with the classes. It was really a nice experience. So the first day I got here, I went to the admission office and all the girls over there were so very helpful. Like they showed all around the campus, they showed what to do, where to go, how to find help. And that was really very impressive. So I don't know, in terms of the city itself, like I fell in love with the city as soon as I got here because everyone are so cheerful over here. The weather is so nice. I mean, look at that.
Now that we have shown you so much about what Técnico Lisboa has to offer, I bet that you are eager to become our student. So you must be asking, how can you apply? How can you be part of this amazing academic experience? Well, if you are an international student, the first round of applications just closed, but the second one is right there in the corner. So be ready, as the admissions office team is here to help you in at least 4 different languages. Now, you may be asking yourself, what documents do you need to submit as an international student? Well, let me help you. All documents should be right there on your desk, so it's really easy to put your application together. You will, of course, need your ID, your CV, and all your official academic transcripts. Be aware that if you're applying for a bachelor degree, you will need the transcript from your high school. And if you are applying for a master's degree, you will need the transcript from your bachelor degree. Also, don't forget that you will always have to submit the bank transfer slip in order to prove that you paid for your application, and a statement under oath proving that you are an international student. But I think that you all need a little bit of help in knowing if you are considered an international student. So don't worry, we always can help you.
Hello everyone, I'm Inês, and today I will bring you different examples where we can understand what the student status is. Am I an international student or a national student? Those are the questions. So let's start with the first question from our viewer David from Australia. I am 18 years old and my father has a nationality from an European Union country. Am I an international student? No, David, you are not an international student. Since you are under 21 years of age and your father has a nationality from an European Union country, you are considered a national student. Marcelo from Brazil asks, I have double nationality, Portuguese and Brazilian. Can I apply as a national? Yes, you may, because you have double nationality. But don't forget, at the time of the application, you will need to provide proof of your Portuguese nationality. Now, on to the next one. Teresa from Mexico asks, I want to apply, but I have been living in Portugal for 6 months. Am I considered a national student? No, Teresa. Since you've been living in Portugal for less than 2 years, according to the international student admission regulations, you are still considered an international student. And that's it for today. I hope I've helped you clear up all your doubts. Still have questions? Contact us through our email or WhatsApp. We are here to help. See you next time.
Well, our team is always here to guide you and will provide all the necessary information and guidance to make this journey as smooth as possible. Count on us from the application phase to the information about your visa issuing until we so proudly welcome you upon your arrival right here in Lisbon. So, meet this young but experienced team that will help you in your admissions process. Here are our admissions managers, Diana, Joana, and Inês. We are always here available for you by email, WhatsApp, Zoom, phone, Skype, and any other tools you may need us to use. And today's webinar includes a very special participation of our Department of Computer Science and Engineering. I am very pleased to introduce to you Professor Luis Veiga, who will show you more about the department and its courses and every opportunity it has available for all the students. So enjoy. Welcome, Professor.
Thank you. Hello, everyone. So my name is Luis Veiga, and I'm a professor with the Computer Science and Engineering Department. And today we're just going to let you know a little bit about what we do at Técnico Lisboa. So I'll be talking a little bit about some facts and figures, okay? Then our academic offerings, some information about the student associations and their activities, and the links to research and industry. And then at the end, you can check a number of contacts that we're going to leave. Okay, so some facts and figures about studying and living at DEI, okay, at the Computer Science and Engineering Department in Técnico Lisboa. So we are one of the youngest departments, okay? We were only established in 1998, and the school is already over 100 years old. And it actually all started with our bachelor in Computer Science and Engineering. In English, the acronym is LAKE, and it was set up in 1990 at Técnico. Our department has over 1,000 students that study on 3 main bachelor programs, 6 master programs, and 2 PhD programs. And our department is one of the largest in the school, as about 80 faculty professors, but we also have the help of often over 100 teaching assistants drawn from our previous alumni and PhD students and researchers. And we operate in both campuses, okay? Alameda, in both campi, Alameda and Tagus Park. Our academic offerings. So we have 2 main first cycle bachelor programs. Officially, they are counted as 3 programs, but one of them runs in both Alameda and Tagus Park, and is the original one. Okay, so the Computer Science and Engineering bachelor degree, LAKE. But we also have a bachelor degree in Telecommunications and Informatics Engineering, and the acronym is LETI. We have a number of master programs, okay, that 2 of them follow in continuity with the bachelor programs. MAKE, the master in Computer Science and Engineering, that also operates in both campi, and METI, the master in Telecommunication and Informatics Engineering. And more recently, we have some more masters, one on distance learning on information and enterprise systems, and we collaborate in the coordination and teach a lot of the courses in 2 more recent masters, data science and engineering and biomedical engineering. And besides this, the Computer Science and Engineering Department of Técnico, we operate on a number of MOOCs, and we have a very large number of postgraduate, advanced, and executive courses and programs, because even industry often contacts us to set up special purpose programs for them. And we have 2 PhD programs, okay? The largest one, the PhD in Computer Science and Engineering, DEIC, and a more recent one focused more specifically in information security, okay? Besides studying and this overall information about studying, I want to take the opportunity to talk about specifically about one of our programs, okay? A master program that is taught in English whenever and every time there is someone from abroad in this master. And this is one of our largest programs, okay? It's actually the main graduate offering in Computer Science and Engineering, both in Técnico and the University of Lisbon. It operates in Alameda and Tagus Park campus, And it is a 120 ECTS program, okay, with 48 ECTSs in core courses, 42 in project and dissertation, but you also have 6 ECTSs in communication skills and outreach, and you can choose up to 24 ECTSs, basically 4 courses, okay, from any other program in Técnico and any other program in the University of Lisbon, okay, because we want students to also be exposed to something extra besides computer science and engineering. It's a large program, okay, we have roughly 500 students. 20% of them are female, which is a little bit above average in the University of Lisbon, even though nonetheless, it's a very good figure for a computer science and engineering program. And yearly we have around, sometimes more, but yearly we have around 50 international and Erasmus students, okay? We have an intensive activity, okay? We defend over 200 master theses every year, okay, in a number of scientific areas that you may see there. And yes, other programs at IST, okay, but especially our own, it has virtually full employment, okay? Everybody gets employment in their area of expertise, and very often, which is both a blessing and a curse, very often even before completing the degree, okay? With this overall framework, how is the course structured? Uh, our program was one of the first in IST to allow almost full freedom to students to select their curriculum. Okay, so students can choose their own path, and except for the project and the dissertation and the communication skills courses, all the courses can be chosen freely. Okay, including the core courses, they can be chosen freely from the program curriculum, and because many students, besides having freedom, they want some pre-laid structure to their studies. Okay, they want to follow some specific themes or some specific expertise. We have organized the program around these thematic specializations that are free to select from and to pursue, but they lay out a kind of framework that students can follow. And students can do 0, 1, or 2 of these specializations. And they are organized around three main lines. Job profile based on the curricula from ACM and IEEE, the largest international organizations in computer science and engineering, like software engineering, enterprise systems, and IT systems management. But we also have some specializations that address in-depth studies on one of the specific scientific areas of the department. And you can do algorithms and applications, intelligent systems, distributed systems, information systems, and interaction and visualization. But besides that, and students often combine one of these with one more horizontal one, we have a set of specializations targeting specific innovation topics or specific topics in the labor market, and collaboration with other departments at Técnico Lisboa. Bioinformatics, cyber-physical systems, cybersecurity, data science and engineering, games, information and language technologies, and robotics, okay, intelligent robotics. But since life is not just about studying, okay, I want to tell you a little bit about our student associations. So at the Computer Science and Engineering, we have 2 main student branches, okay? And their main goal is to foster academic and personal development, to help students when they are in some kind of difficulty in their studies, okay, and even in their own lives, okay. And the whole idea is to promote team building and increase outside awareness about the students' activities. So we have 2 main student branches that typically organize workshops, competitions, dinners, and parties. The CS, the Computer Science and Engineering student branch, NEIST, and the Technology and Informatics student branch, NETI. The first one, NEIST, also has a job and internship special office, okay? And they also organize SINFO, the Semana de Informática, the Informatics Week, that is an IT fair organized solely by students. It's a very large event, and it often has international speakers, and it's solely organized by the students. And we also have some student clubs, okay? I'm going to name only 2 that are dedicated to specific subjects. Okay, game dev at Técnico, game development in the company-like scenario. We have connections to some game studios, and students very early work in this kind of environment. And we have a security team at Técnico. Okay, let's say a hacking team that was already visited by the president of the republic, and they are the top national team in hacking, and they are around 50th in the world typically. Okay, in the last few years. Um, okay, research and industry. When you are about to graduate, and even before you graduate, when you're developing your dissertation work. So, faculty at the Computer Science and Engineering Department are linked to mainly to four research institutes where we carry out international and national research projects. The students develop their thesis work, and we also do innovation and consulting for companies. And those four institutes are INESC IT, okay, in computer science and electrical and computer engineering, INOV, which also carries out research but is more dedicated to innovation and interface with the industry, IT, okay, research and development in the field of telecommunications, and the ITI, on interdisciplinary human-computer interaction, linking computer science with psychology and design and a number of other disciplines. And we are also proud and happy to have a number of companies that collaborate with us, either sponsoring the student classrooms and the laboratories, okay, or even developing work with us and with the IST professors, namely also in supervising student theses. Okay, I won't name them all, but they are there for the record, and we are very thankful to them. So we're about to end. I just want to leave some context there. So if you are interested in more information about the department itself and the academic offerings, you can check out the top links. Okay, there are links for each individual program, but in this link you can start browsing all of them. The links to the student associations, okay, the two branches, the IST and ET, and game dev and the security team at Técnico, and the top links to the research labs, INESC, INOV, IT, and ITI at Larcis. And that's all. Thank you very much.
Well, thank you, Professor Luis Vega, for joining us today and for the presentation. It was very fruitful. And now we have reserved a few minutes to answer some of your questions that you wrote in the chat during this broadcast. And both Professor Luis Vega and myself will try to answer it as clear as possible. So don't be shy, start typing. So, Yanis, thank you for being with us today. Is your school's master degree in computer engineering internationally recognized? Well, Professor, would you like to help?
I don't know. Okay, so it's accredited. It's an accredited program, okay, under Portuguese and European law, and it's well regarded. So we've had students from many European countries, both in Erasmus and both with dual degrees, and in European master programs that draw from our masters for the lectures and the courses. So we've had students from many countries in Europe. So, and our faculty is well recognized in research rankings. So I don't have references for that now, but if you check these institutes, you can check that we are well placed in the international research rankings in computer science engineering and also in electric engineering. That is a sister domain.
Thank you, Professor Luis Veiga. And we Amir Gomes. Preciso ter a licenciatura completa para me candidatar. So Jamir is asking whether they need to have the bachelor degree completed in order to apply. And if you are an international student, you do. Because all the evaluation of your application will be made accordingly to your path during your bachelor degree, and having into consideration as well your final average grade of the bachelor degree. Yanis, hello, Agatha. Are there requirements to apply for a master degree, or do I just need to present the documents? Well, if you're asking if you need to make any exams or any, I don't know, any kind of proof of your qualifications, it is all done in your application through the documents you will have to submit in your application. So, and after that, if the degree coordinator still has any doubts or any questions, an interview can take place in order to discuss anything that was not strictly visible to the coordinator. O curso é em português. Is the degree in Portuguese? Well, it depends. All our bachelor degrees are in Portuguese, and the master degrees are in English, as far as there is one person in the class that does not speak Portuguese, which means that basically all our master degrees are taught in English. However, professors are very flexible and very close to students, and I don't think that would be a problem in giving you more support in Portuguese when the classes are in English. But be aware that for a master student, all learning material and support are in English already. Jamir, a candidatura é online ou eu preciso entregar os documentos aí? Well, the application, Jamir, you're asking whether the application is online or if you need to hand in the documents personally. No, all applications to Técnico Lisboa are fully online, and you submit all the documents in our application portal. So no paper. We are very friends. We are friends of the environment, and we are not receiving any documents as well by email, only in our applications platform. Okay. Also, what job opportunities can I have internationally, Professor?
Thank you. So we have many students that end up working in the UK, in Ireland, the United States, in Sweden, in Switzerland, in Germany. So we have many students, many graduates. Some of them were even from abroad, and they ended up going to yet other countries. But even the national students, many of them work in international companies. Some work in the US, in the West Coast. Many of them are working in the UK, and many of them are also working in Portugal in international companies, because we have some startups now, and the two startups that were mentioned earlier are actually from graduates from our department. Today, they are Portuguese companies, but many of their employees are actually international engineers that come to Lisbon to work. So you can have an international career going abroad, or even staying at Lisbon, because there are now a lot of international engineers also already working in Lisbon in these startup companies.
Thank you. I don't know if we have more questions. Don't be shy if you still have any doubt. Are there any more questions? What is the difference between the master's degree in computer engineering at Alameda or Tagus Park?
Okay, thank you. So this is so let me try to explain this as easily as possible. So since they are two different physical locations, under Portuguese regulation, they are two degrees. but they follow the same curriculum. They have the same professors. They have the same exams. They just happen to take place in two different physical locations because it's a large program, and okay, the school, in order to grow, had to go beyond the main city Alameda campus. Uh, so academically, there is no difference, but they actually are carried out in two different physical locations, one in Lisbon and the other one in Oeiras. But the program is exactly the same, and the faculty are the same.
Thank you. I don't think we have more questions. So thank you. It was very good to be with you today. And I hope both Professor Luis Vega and myself were able to help you. So if you need any other help, or if you were feeling very shy today, just contact us and drop us an email, a WhatsApp. All our contacts are right there in front of you. And I once again want just to thank everybody for being on that side of the screen. And I hope to see you again already here in Lisbon at Técnico Lisboa.